How y'all doing? It was me. Yeah, it was me, Tracy. Technical difficulties. Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna talk about it with the group. No, it's gotta get out of here. Go away. Go away. You ever have one of those days? I'm sure you have. All of us have them. Those days when it seems like things are just trying to keep you from doing what you really need to do or should be doing, like doing your work, like putting in your energy practices, and you feel like it's just things start just trying to take you off track. You ever had one of those days? I'm sure you have. If you haven't, go ahead, let me just tell you, go ahead and expect them when you start putting in the work. But you know what about those days? Those days are simply tests. They're tests. They're simply symbols and signs to me that I'm moving one step closer. I'm getting a little bit closer. Getting closer to where? Nowhere. That's where we headed. Nowhere. Wuji. I'm getting a little bit closer. And I can feel it. Because that's when the BS start trying to show up. But you know what? I am not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I don't give up. So, whatever it is, whatever spirits or negative energy it is that's trying to do whatever, it can just go ahead and leave. It can just go right ahead and leave, because I just laugh at it. Welcome, family. Yeah, I just laugh at it. Might as well just disappear, because it just made me get more focused. And Sifu got my back. Come on in, family. Just wanted to share that with you, just to let you know. Oftentimes things will, and we just talked about it today. I posted something on my page about energy vampires. I posted something today on my page about energy vampires. What are they? And we got a lot of different responses. A lot of them are the same, and some of them are different. Hey, doing very well, my brother. We here getting ready to get in some standing. What day we on, Tracy? Megan, somebody, let me know. If not, I have to go back and look on the computer. I didn't bother to check. Come on in, let's stand, fam. You still here? Yeah, the energy is crazy. That's all good though. We're gonna get it in anyway. $65. I don't know. I gotta go back and look. But good. Hey, I gotta go back and look, bro. Hey, let's check this out. Let's jump into a little bit of this, and then let's stand. I feel like standing. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good standing. This is gonna be super powerful. Yeah, let's read a little bit of this. I just happen to flip open, and I like to read whatever page I flip to for now. So I'm gonna read a little bit. So as we continue to share a little bit of this Taoist knowledge here from Shunryu Suzuki, talking about Zen. The title of the book is Not Always So. Yeah, I was thinking it was more than 65. Tracy said 67. That sounds more about right. Yeah, that sounds more about right. So here, I'm gonna read on this page, fam, and then we're gonna get into our practice. Did you enjoy the training today? Got the body nice and loose and open. So here, just a little bit of passage. Here he says, and this is very relevant, by the way. It's funny how all this stuff is relevant to today's times. It's like no beginning, no ending. There's that circle again. Right back again, man. Yeah, that's fine. So here it is on page 97, family. He says, real freedom, talking about real freedom. He says, real freedom is to not feel limited when wearing this Zen robe. So he's talking about himself. He says, real freedom is not limited when feeling this Zen robe. He says, this troublesome formal robe, so he's saying that robe that he wears, it's formal and it's troublesome. He says, similarly, in our busy lives, we should wear like clothing, we should wear this civilization without being bothered by it. So wear it, but don't be bothered by it. He's talking about the civilization. He says, without ignoring it, so don't ignore it. Without being caught by it. So don't ignore it, but don't get caught by it. We can all get sucked in. Be aware of it. It's there, but don't let it take you over. Is that kind of like what you get from this? Am I on the right path with this? You see what I'm saying? So wear the civilization. Oftentimes what I say is, I am of the world. And I don't know if I picked this up from somebody else's saying, I'm of the world. No, I'm in the world, but not of the world. So I'm in the civilization, but a lot of the things that's going on out there, I really don't have a clue, family. I stay away from it. I don't do sports. If you do sports, that's fine. I don't do politics. If you do, that's fine. I'm not out there. So I know they're out there, and that's about it. It's fine. Keep it going. I got too much work to do, fam. I am personally on a mission to not be reincarnated. I don't want to be reincarnated. I don't want to come back as another human. I want true freedom. True freedom is when even the spirit itself is free and don't come back. It goes enjoying the grand ultimate. That's what I'm looking forward to, not coming back to this mess pot. No, I know what's going on. And I know I don't want to come back here and continue this over and over and over and over and over. For what? But that's just me. Let's go, fam. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I just want you to know what I'm doing and why I'm here, family. So I'm not here to be better than anybody else. I don't care about none of that. I want to get the hell out of here. Not like in a way to commit suicide, because if you do that, you're coming back, according to my teachings. So it's about living as long as possible, as healthy as possible, and constantly elevating our awareness to a higher level degree. Consciousness. I said it, okay? I said it. Kimberly, I said consciousness. You know what I mean, right? To keep elevating ourselves to a higher capacity. And once we go to a higher capacity, if we do happen to be reborn, we'll be reborn in a higher capacity. That's kind of how I understand things. Let's bow in, family. I love y'all so much. But that's the Nadon practice, family. That's why the Tao is trained not to be reborn in the physical flesh, to be reborn in the spiritual world on a higher realm that has no body. That's the immortality that they're searching for. There's different types of immortality. To be a true immortal soul, not a true immortal human being. That's very low level. I'm super excited. Let's go. Let's take flight, fam. Welcome to the chat, everybody. We're on day 67. Standing like a tree. Moving closer and closer towards Wu-Ji. Wu-Ji. Wu-Ji is nothingness. That's the free spirit. Let's bow in. Let's take flight. Let's give thanks. Let's give thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Let's give thanks to Grand Ultimate. Breathe in. Gather the chi, gather the prana, the earth, the sky, combine, mix, bring them together. Left hand, soft fist. Right hand covers like a shield. Inhale on the way up, rising all the way up. Turn, separate. Exhale down. Fingers point down, fingers lead down. Concave the chest, all the way down. Exhale, breathe through. Take your time. Exhale, all the way down. Let's follow me through here. A few exercises. Inhale up the spine. Breath comes up the spine. Inhale all the way up. All the way up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. One bone at a time. One vertebrae at a time. All the way to the crown point. Top of the head. Down the front of the face. Exhale. Breathe in and out of the nose. The lips are closed. The tip of the tongue rests at the roof of the mouth. The hard palate. The tip of the tongue is placed behind the front two teeth. Inhale all the way up. The tip of the tongue is placed behind the front two teeth at the roof of the mouth. The lips are slightly sealed. Smile if you like. Exhale all the way out. Relax your mind, relax your body, relax your spine, relax the bottom of your feet, relax your pelvis. Breathe through your entire torso, all the way through, all the way down, all the way into the ground. One more breath, just like that, family. Just like that. Take your time, unwind, let go. Let go. Nothing to think about. Nothing to do, just breathing. Inhale all the way. That's it. That's what you want. Down the front of your face. Relax your chest, relax your spine, relax your pelvis. Exhale, nice, slow and deep, all the way down. Change the hands, family. Follow me. Inhale as we circle here. Circle here. Inhale up the spine, inhale. Feel your body float up on the inhale. Feel your body float up on the inhale. Feel your body settle down on the breath out. Follow the breath out. Follow the breath out, all the way out. Uh-huh. Yep, that's it. Almost gone. Now bring it back in. All the way up. You got it now. You got it. Now you got it. Mm-hmm. Relax your chest. The tip of your chin is slightly tucked in. The tip of your chin slightly tucked in. Now you can feel the bottom of your feet floating on the earth's surface. Now, that's what you want to feel. Now you're floating now. Last one, inhale. You're floating now. You're floating now. All the way. Relax your spine. Let your tailbone take you down. The tailbone, the very tip of your tailbone. Crown point goes up in the opposite direction. All the way out. Very good. We're ready to stand now, family. We're ready to stand now. Follow my hands into ready position. Ready position. Inhale. Small space under your armpits. A small space under your armpits so the blood can flow, the chi, the prana can move freely. Don't block it. This is ready position. Ready position. Relax. Feel the bottom of your feet. Toes relaxed. Toes relaxed. The bottom of the feet are touching the earth's surface very so comfortably. Very comfortably. Ask her to be quiet, please. All right, here we go. Inhale. Second position. Inhale up the spine. Up the spine. Coming to lower dantian. Right below the belly button. The energy reservoir where the energy is stored. Holding a Tai Chi ball here. This is the second posture. You can stay here if you wish or move on. Follow us into the third posture only if you've been standing more than 50 days. If not, just stay in the first two postures. Today is right hand on top. We've been alternating right hand on top and left hand on top every other day. We're standing for 14 minutes. The eyes are slightly closed, very calm, very relaxed. We're feeling inside of our body throughout the whole duration of our 14 minutes. Inside. We go inside and not outside. Bringing all senses inside. Your third eye is looking into your Tai Chi ball that you're holding between your palms. Your nostrils are breathing and smelling into the Tai Chi ball, smelling the Tai Chi ball. Your taste is tasting the Tai Chi ball. All thought, all sound, because we're listening. All five senses, including the feeling of the Tai Chi ball, have united and become one. All senses have united and become one. 14 minutes. I'll let you know when we're finished. I'll sound the bowl. This is the beginning. Stand well, family. Stand well. I'll go for that. Yeah, family, come on back. That's 14 minutes. Come on back. Now, your eyes are almost closed, right? Not quite open. Leave them just as they are for now. Your eyes are almost closed and not quite open. Bring your hands in front of your chest. You can close your eyes. Until your hands get warm. Now, put the cups of your hands over your eyes. Feel the heat. Feel the heat from your hands as the heat goes into your eyes. And then open your eyes slowly. Remove your hands. Remove your hands. Rub back your hair. You can rub your face. Rub your face. Rub your head. Massage your head. Use your thumbs to rub behind your ears. Right behind your ears. Rubbing your scalp as if you're combing your scalp with your fingers, encouraging the blood flow. Pull your ears, rub your ears, inside of the ears. Use your fingers. Yeah, love yourself. Touch every little bit. You know your ears and your kidneys. Yeah, they have a very close relationship in Chinese medicine, see? So when you rub those ears, you're loving your kidneys. Loving your kidneys. Tug on them a little bit. Still breathing, still nice and comfortable. Now rub your face. You can rub around the bones around your eyes. All right. Now, this is very important. All of this is very important. You can rub the sides of your neck, behind your head. Now, the saliva that has accumulated in your mouth, don't swallow it yet. At some point, you're going to notice that your mouth accumulates a lot of saliva when you're standing. We'll talk about it later, but for now, I want to do the practice. We've done it before, but I always want to give you more details as we continue to grow together. So they call that the golden elixir, that saliva they're referring to that's accumulated inside of your orbital when you're standing. Lots of chi. Lots of chi. We'll stop there on the description. Just follow me through. So it's a lot of chi there, an abundant amount. So don't swallow. I want you to slightly, softly chatter the teeth together 36 times. Count them out. Keep going. Now, while you're doing this, you're actually activating your bones in your body, and also your bone marrow, right? So this particular process is called, or is actually associated with replenishing our prenatal chi, the chi that we were born with, that was given to us from our parents, right? But over time, it starts to dissipate with age and from abuse. Right? Women lose it, the prenatal chi, during times of ovulation and childbirth. Right? So it weakens your body. Ovulation and childbirth. So men lose it from having too frequent ejaculations. Too frequent ejaculations. You start to lose your prenatal chi. So it affects women as well as men, right? This exercise is called the golden elixir exercise. Golden elixir is referring to the process and the actual byproduct, which is the saliva that we've gathered, and this qigong that we're doing. We're not finished it yet. We're going to work with that saliva, right? So it's called the golden elixir. Eventually, we're going to swallow that golden elixir down into our dantian. So hopefully you can stay for the whole thing. It's only a few more minutes. Okay, so now you've done your 36 chatters, right? Now, your tongue inside of your lips. Pay attention. You can either go clockwise or you can go counterclockwise. Very specifically, we go clockwise first, 3 times. Go ahead and do it. Now, suck the saliva. Now, with your mind, when you swallow that specific saliva, you want to make a gulping sound as you swallow it. And imagine that saliva going into the center, into the middle of your dantian. So imagine your dantian has 3 segments, a center, an outside, and a left side, just like your body. That first swallow goes straight down into the middle, and it must have the gulping sound. You have to swallow making the gulp. Practice swallowing making the gulp. You can do that later, but there's a specific, I don't know if you heard that or not. You have to have the gulp as that chi descends into the center of your dantian. Now come back. Tongue counterclockwise 3 times. Get every last drop and then gulp and swallow down the left side first. All the way down. Imagine it going into the left side of the dantian. We got one more of those. We come back. Tongue. Clockwise. Right, you got it. So we alternate. 1, 2, 3. Suck everything out. With your mind, follow that down. We're back on the left side. There you go. Follow it all the way down. No, right side. I told you the wrong one. Left side was first. Then the right side is second. Swallow it down. You're going to have to train this process a couple times. Come back and look at the video so you can remember all the details, the amount of teeth chatters, the directions. You always go left first. We're doing it 3 times. You can remember it that way. Left first, then right, then left. Right? First is middle, left, right. As far as the swallow. As far as the rotations, it's left, right, left. Got it? You'll get it. Now that you've done that, we're almost finished, family. We're almost finished. So now you swallow that golden elixir down into the dantian, which is looked at as being a cauldron. You know, a cauldron, right? A cauldron is a place or an object actually that you can imagine that this was a cauldron, a bowl. So imagine that golden elixir came down and filled this bowl. This is the cauldron holding the golden elixir. Under the golden elixir is fire. The fire comes from our work, from our chi. We burn and bring it to a simmer. As it simmers, it begins to rise and go up, right? Up towards the upper dantian. It becomes a steam. That's why up is light, bottom is heavy. So this is the process. This is the alchemical process that's taking place inside of the body, dealing with the prenatal chi being restored. The alchemists, Taoist brothers, put a lot of time and energy and practice into this process, and they passed it on to us. Now, I need to get a sip because I've been doing a lot of talking, but your mouth should actually feel nice and lubricated. Mine is dry because I'm talking. Talking is another way that we lose our chi. So now, with that being said and done, the golden elixir has come down into the cauldron. We build a fire on the bottom. That's why we're always concentrating on breathing into the center. This becomes a fire. This is the fire. The golden elixir is what we add to it with the saliva, rich with chi, most abundant. They say it's 10 times more powerful, more abundant than the original life force chi that we were born with. Right. So this process, the bone activation and the bone marrow activation, that helps to process the chi, help to breathe it into the chi with the breath. So we're going to do a dragon breath and tiger breath. I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually don't share. I share a small degree of this with people that's not inside the family, but there's more to this that I'm not gonna share because I don't know who's here. And some of these things require specific instruction, and I have to make sure that we're communicating and that you're doing it according to the way that it should be done. These are real alchemical methods. There's no toy. It's not a toy. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want to injure yourself. That's why they say some of these practices you must have a guide, a qualified guide. And people take it for granted, you know. It's more than just a physical exercise. All right, so here's the breath. So we'll start off with the dragon. It's pretty simple. It's almost just like you breathe in. So I'll just teach you the breath first. You breathe in. The eyes are closed. In the nose, don't do it yet. Not into the chest, feeling up the bottom. And then when you breathe out, you open the eyes. While simultaneously making the breath of the dragon. Three times. Go for it. Go for it. This is the fire. This is a very basic dragon breath introductory that everyone should be fine. General population, no problem. There's more internal elements that we add to this, but I don't give those to everybody. And there's a reason why. I told you that, right? But what I'm giving you is very useful. If you want to know the intricacies of the other little bits and pieces, we got to get on the Zoom session. But what I've given you is going to help you get the fire started, for sure, right? So they say first the student must develop a torch. You must develop your own torch. So the torch is capable of having fire added to it. So I feel as if you all have been working with me long enough, and you have developed a torch. I'll explain that to you later, you know, what the torch is. And now I add the fire. I give you the fire. The teacher provides the fire to the student once the student has developed the torch. I'm introducing you to some of the alchemical ways of being brought into the practice, right? So that's the breath. You know the dragon breath now. And the eyes open up and they get big. Did you notice? Because most of the time, how are my eyes? But for this practice, very big. Dragon breath. One more breath, family. Let me ring the bell on that. Thank you, Seafood. Y'all picking it up, family? This is more like turn out to be more of a little seminar than anything. We're going to keep rolling because we're right into the next lesson. I didn't even know it, fam. We're going to keep going, man. Let's keep going. Greetings, greetings, greetings. One more breath. Come on in, family. Y'all catching the end of our first session. I introduced them to, for those of you who missed the standing session, you missed a powerful standing session. I'll just say that to say the least. We're going to keep rolling, fam. We're going to roll right into it because it's already time. Now, who just showed up? You got to work, son?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I was going to say, I didn't call him yet. Okay. Yeah, y'all come on in. We roll right over into the next section. We didn't even stop. That was good. That was an awesome lesson. So one more breath. So if y'all missed the last live stream, you got to go all the way back. You got to go all the way back. I took them in the door today. With the alchemy process. How to get their torch lit. Anyone you want, son. Ask your wife. Ask your mom. Number 11 is up there. Y'all know what that means. Let me change the tunes because this battery gonna run out on us. Hold on a second, fam. This thing runs out so quick. Love that music too.
The charger?
That old iPod.
Oh, iPod.
Old one.
Why don't you leave it on the charger?
It don't play on the charger. It's weird.
Oh no. Not the old technology.
Exactly. It's antiquated, man. That's from Seafood. Hold on, family. I got some tunes here coming up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One more breath. We're going to do one more breath. Now, what I was saying was, if you're just coming in, make sure you bow in, because we already bowed in. We still in. We never closed the door. So if you're just getting in, make sure you bow in. If you're just getting in, you know it. Go ahead and do it without me. So this is the way we would normally do it. Like say for example, if we were having a class, right, a physical class, and we were doing a lesson and some student didn't show up on time. And let's say that student showed up after we already began, right? So to pay respects to our space and to pay respects to the ancestors, you bow in when you come in. And you cannot just come in and bow in. Grab it. So traditionally, the senior student, Sifu would not stop teaching. He wouldn't even acknowledge you. Right? This is just tradition. And the senior student would acknowledge your presence when you came in, and you would stand there until they got your attention. And then they would call you off to the side, and they would bow you in to the space, because it's about coming into a pure space. Remember, we're talking about internal practice, Tai Chi. We're talking about training energy, right? Right. So we already made the space right. You know, I'll come in and I'm always practicing in the space. So this space here is full of energy. I'm always in here training. So I always pay respects to the space as well. That's primary. So here we go. We're going to keep rolling. Last breath. So I gave y'all the dragon breath. I think everybody was here. Anyway, I'm going to give you this last breath. So we continue the lesson from earlier, family, where I was teaching them some alchemy training, and some of you might have missed it. Pam, I'm not sure if you missed the alchemy lesson that I gave or not, but we're continuing on for that. So if you didn't bow in, go ahead and bow in and join the group. We already bowed in. We actually began today at, what did we start at 1 o'clock? We never took a break. So Soul Group, thank you for hanging in for the whole time, going 2 hours straight, non-stop, training. This is good. This is real good. This is a good thing. Don't you agree, Soul Group? What time is it? Yes. This is a good thing. So let me go over that one breath, and then we're going to revert and go back to our reading. We'll go back to our Tai Chi table talk because we're already in. So let's roll with it. I feel good. The chi is strong. So you just did the dragon breath, right? Right. So now this breath is this one that I'm teaching you now, this is the tiger. This is the tiger. So the tiger is also going to bring up the fire. So we got the dragon. So if you ever look at any representation of a Chinese dragon, right, you'll see a cat and a bird mixture with a snake. You see that. Right. So here we are now. We're doing the dragon, which is the unity of the three, the dragon breath, right? With the eyes, right? Creating the fire essence. And in comes the tiger. The tiger is all about fire. Tiger is the first level. The tiger is all about fire, see? In our system, we have the tiger, which is the first section. We have 3 sections in our long form. The first section is represented by the tiger. Right. So here, let's do it. Let's do the tiger breath. Now, the tiger, have you ever paid attention to, I can't take for granted that everybody has, but because I was always a dog lover and I never had cats until over the last 17 years I fell in love with cats. But cats, when they purr, the purring of a cat, you've heard that before? Right, so we're going to replicate the purring of a cat with the opening of the eyes. The way that we just made the big eyes, we're going to make those big eyes and we're going to purr like a cat. But before you do it, let me show you how to do it. So we go from closed eyes, and I want you to be nice so you can get nice, full, deep, diaphragmatic breathing going with this so it works. Remember what we're doing. We're mixing the golden elixir, right? Right. So eventually all this is going to be tied together, but at least you swallowed it down already. Remember, we're building on a long process. So here we go. The big cat, the tiger. So as you inhale, it's going to be a breath in the nose, and it's going to be an exhale, a breath out of the mouth. What time is it? I mean, how much battery? Oh, I got plenty of battery. Boom, this is perfect. So here we go. 3 times. Opening the throat chakra. That sound is going to also help open the throat chakra because you will feel your uvula, that little ball inside, and your tonsils, they're going to be shaking and vibrating, bringing blood flow into this region. Bringing the blood flow into this region. Open the eyes, stimulate more blood to come up top. 3 times, go for it. That's the big cat. That's the tiger. That's the tiger breath. So you don't do this breath alone, family. Keep going. I'll keep talking to you. So this breath is in conjunction with everything else that we've already done. This is the last segment, the last piece of that process that we put together. So if you haven't been following, you missed the first part of the process, which was developing the golden elixir. We went through that. You have to go back and look at the beginning of this to get to this breath that is the last part of that whole process. So that was good, fam. Tell me how you feel. Give me some feedback for everybody that did the whole process. Give me some feedback on the whole process, fam. Talk to me. Come on now. You feel any chi flow? How you feel? How you feel, fam? Talk to me. Hey, anybody that wasn't here, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we just getting into it. We just started. We finished up a session and rolled right into another session. This is our movement session coming up. We did stillness. We did 14 minutes. 14 minutes of stillness. So I wanted to read something to you all about Tai Chi 13 because there's few people here that's actually taking private lessons with me online on a weekly basis. So I want to, and they also attend these sessions as part of their private training. So if anybody else interested in doing that, make sure you contact me. Yeah, I know I got a couple people that have. Jeremy, I'm going to contact you today, bro. I'm going to contact you today. But there's a couple people who I need to contact. But this is about the form that you're learning, or you will be learning with me. It's called Tai Chi Original 13. Tai Chi Original 13. Yes, you're going to add that to your toolbox. I want you to explain that. I mean, I want you to understand that. And also I want those of you who are here to understand it as well. Because we do segments of it here. We just don't do the whole long form together, which is 13 movements together in a routine. Beautiful, very beautiful. But here it is. It says the basic Tai Chi form had 8 forms and 5 postures. So all of this stuff gonna make sense to you. So what is a form? Well, this is a form. Carry Tai Chi ball is a form. This is a form, right? All of these are forms. This is a form. Wave hands like cloud is a form. In the beginning, as he said, the basic Tai Chi form had 8 forms. That's it. 8 forms. But they also had 5 postures. I'll explain that to you as we continue to learn together. See how interesting it gets as we go along? Right. And then it says, for a total of 13 movements. Remember I said Tai Chi original 13? Right, so 8 plus 5 is 13. All of these numbers are so significant if you're into numerology, if you're into different types of Chinese medicines, Chinese arts, all of the stuff, because it's all tied into the art. That's why it's so intriguing and it never stops. This says, so 8 plus 5 is 13. It says the Yang, which is a family name form, Yang, Y-A-N-G, and Chen, another family name, evolved and formed to include approximately 108 movements. So the Yang and the Chin family said they evolved a form and came up with 108 movements. Now that's a very popular form that a lot of people learn, 108. I learned 108. So there's a Chin family 108, and then the Yang family, they have 108. I want you to be educated, family, so you know what you're doing. Yep. So let's go. We already bowed in. We already bowed in. Oh, let me read one thing before we go here. Oh, Denise said she liked it. Didn't get same sound as you. It took a while to get that sound. It took a while to get that sound. It took a while to get that sound, Tracy. You got to keep working on it to get the throat to vibrate like that. Oh, yeah. Soul group. Soul group. I'm happy then. I'm happy then. I'm happy then. So this is something that this is what builds the internal power. We talk about the Qi, the Jing, and the Shin. That exercise, that type of training, that's going to help us develop that. Oh, I just get so excited. Here we go. You want to be like a kid again? You got to do the alchemy. That's how you develop the Shin. That's where the youngness and the jovialness, that's where it comes from having a high level of Shin. Look at some of these old masters, man. They're like kids, man. Spirit and body, not just physical body, but look at their spirit, their personalities. Here we go. Exhale down. Begin to bounce up and then out towards me. We're going right into it. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, sink down, family. Do a few of these and don't stop. Soul Group knows this movement very efficiently now. Very efficiently now. So let me give you more details as you go. But I want you to do it according to the way that you're breathing, but just listen to the little bits of nuggets that I keep dropping. So you should be following your own breath for this movement because it's not that difficult, right? Don't follow my breath. My breath is longer than yours. And you'll be moving slower than your body should be moving because the body and breath should be unified. You don't want to strain your breath. It's not not that kind of breath, no. Right, but here's what's important, right? As you're pulling back, you have to really imagine that the universe is touching the tips of your fingers, family, and it's coming to you, and you are allowing it to come into you and really pass through you. You have to let your mind know that. Literally, because if not, your mind will stop it because the mind knows that nothing should pass through you. You get what I'm saying? The mind knows that. Also, the mind knows that you cannot actually go through the ground. So when I say go down here, we have to train the energy to do that because the body will stop the energy from going through the ground. But once we get the body and mind to come on the same accord, our Tai Chi gets super powerful because we reprogram the way that we think. There's no more limitations. We can do whatever the hell we want. But it starts in the mind. The mind is all. The mind is all. All the way out. All the way through the ground. Now, I told you before, when I give you these little hints about my experiences, I may say, man, I do this movement 50 times per day. In other words, that's my way of saying, you should do this movement maybe 50 times a day. But I'm not going to say it directly. But basically, that's how my teacher would tell me. He'd be like, oh, I do this 100 times a day. But he never told me any specific times to do it. Any amount of repetition. Basically, he let me know what he did. And I got it. I got exactly what he was saying. He was indirectly telling me, this is what it takes. You get what I'm saying? And I love that style of teaching because it's so like, it's just soft and subtle. There's no force. There's no force at all. Inhale. And let it go through you. So now that you know about the energy coming through you on this particular posture, right? You have to know that whenever your arms are coming back, the energy has to go through you. So you have to start training just that idea alone. It's going to make your Tai Chi feel phenomenal. It's going to make you move differently. You're going to start opening gates that you didn't realize were there. In other words, your body's going to be more in tune to itself. When I say opening gates. Get me? Soul group. Don't move. Here we go. One more time. All the way up. And transition is a very beautiful movement. From long to shorthand, this is what it's going to go into. Right now. Look, from here, turn. Come up the back rear corner. My body comes up as well. And then I turn here. Feel your spine turning all the way around. And imagine tracing out on the bottom of your feet as if the bottom of your feet were the perimeters of the universe. You know, you, myself, we all become the universe itself. This is a way of training that idea. But if you don't know it, right, so how does the bottom of your feet feel when you do that? Point down here. Feel the bottom of your feet pass through your body. Here, go this way. Go up the rear. And then all the way around. Turn slow. Let your spine do the unwinding. Let each vertebrae have a chance to turn a little bit. You know, the vertebrae can turn. Yeah, the vertebrae has a little sideways motion as well. Right. And we regain that flexibility in our back. Now, as I begin to go over to my right side, my weight should be going over there. See my body, my weight's transitioning? That means that my body has become single weighted. Remember when I was able to pick that foot up? Right. Sink down here, tailbone down, crown point up. That way you can feel your center more. You can feel your center there, right? Yep. Feels so good when you're right on your center. That's it. Now my weight's on my left side. This is called long and shorthand, but we have the 45-degree corners, and we're imagining extending our energy out to the perimeters of the universe. I go out in the galaxy when I'm up this high, way out there, wherever I want to go, because it's my Tai Chi. I can travel wherever I want. And I know that it's only limited by my thoughts and my mind. That's it. Tailbone down, crown point up. Go around. This time we're going to reverse back. So here, follow me back. So find your center point, find your center, and then turn around your center. Turn around your center. Ooh, that feels good in the spine, don't it? When you come right around that center point and all the way up like that. Let that pressure out of your spine. Right, because the energy comes up. And then it goes out the shoulders, out the elbows, out the wrists, into the palms, out the fingers. It's real energy, we just can't see it. Anything that moves has energy. I don't care if it's even the vehicle. It takes energy for a vehicle to move. Mechanical, physical, whatever. Got to move, it's got energy. All right, turn around your spine right there. Center yourself, and then allow it to drift up right in the back. Here's another very simple daily routine you can add. You can remember up and down, right? And then this one, long and shorthand. Once you get this pattern down, it's pretty simple. It's beautiful movement too, huh? So we're also working on the upper dantian, the hands, well actually the shoulder connection to the torso, the upper body connection. Yeah. How are the arms connected to the body? Well, this is definitely helping our shoulders relax into its place, into the capsules. And as we bring our arms up, leave the shoulders rested, leave them seated into the capsules. Don't pick them up. Don't take them out of the capsules. Now in the beginning, that's going to be a little more difficult because we're used to picking up our shoulders, to pick our arms up. But eventually we learn to stay relaxed up top. We don't have to get tense to pick our arms up. Right. We reprogram the way we do things, simple things. And then that becomes our new habit. A habit of wholeness, a holistic habit, as opposed to a habit that's going to wear out our shoulder joints. Here, carry Tai Chi ball right side. Instead of a habit that's going to cause us destruction, we get new habits that are holistic, that encourage health in a holistic way. Save our joints, move efficiently. Turn on your center, same principle. Same principle. So imagine if you took a broomstick and put it down the center of your skull, all the way down until it penetrated and came out the bottom of your body, out of your tailbone. So turn your body around that same axis, fam. Yeah, find that imaginary axis and then turn on that axis. Use that as an axis. Right, and then your vertebrae are going to be able to move more. Then you'll be able to get more in tune with those micro movements that the body's capable of making. That's called moving efficiently. Because we move from the inside, from the small attachments. The small attachment causes the larger attachments to move. Did you get that? The smaller attachments cause the larger attachments to move. Everything's attached. We know that, right? The whole body's attached somewhere, somehow, all connected. So we find those interconnections, those small connections that we lost touch with because we use too much muscles, too much muscular force, and we lose touch sensitivity. But now we regain that back as well. Oh yeah, I love Tai Chi. I don't know if you know it or not. I know you do too, you wouldn't be here. Here, let's take this into cloud hands now. Right into it. Watch, you see how I turn the ball? And look, boom. You notice we never stopped flowing since we began, right? We connected from the first thing, and it's all been organic. It's all been natural and organic. See, soon, family, all of these different movements, all 8, they say they just become one movement. Just like that Tai Chi sign, it's only one thing. Eventually, it all becomes one. It's only us that create the duality in everything, including life. His this, hers that, my this, your that, this, that, this. Come on, fam. It's way bigger than that. Way bigger than that. See, that's called small mind. That's a small mind. Small mind seeks separation. Big mind seeks unity. Did you get that? Small mind seeks separation, power. Large mind seeks unity. Oneness, wholeness. cloud hands. How's that spine feel? Because we're still working that center pole. We're still working that center pole. Never stop. How's your shoulder feel? Are you lifting them up out of the capsules, or are you letting them relax down? Just feel inside, family. This is a feeling practice. Feeling, mindfulness training. The more mindful, the more feel. The more feel, the more mindfulness. They give each other. Perpetual, never stops. We get better and better as we get older. Higher and higher level skill. Always can develop. Every day. 20 minutes a day is good. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Wave hands like clouds. Transitioning from wave hands like clouds. Follow me, family. We've been rolling from one to another without even stopping. Play stick. Play stick. Here it is right here. Right here. Never stop flow. Chi flow. Tai Chi 360. Oh, we took flight, family. We sure did. Pull back, push forward. Pull back with the rear hand, push forward with the front. Extend the energy out the fingertips. Out the tips of the fingers, all the way out. Still playing on that center pole, family. The spine, oh, it's still on that center pole. That center axis. Yes, we want to center ourselves as well. Push forward, pull back. Center yourself. Center your mind, center your breath. Purity, intensity. Refining the chi. Chi flow. Got to flow to grow. Inhale, exhale naturally. Deep below your feet. Bring the breath up out of the ground. All the way out. Extend the chi out the fingertips. All the way up. Embrace the sky. Earth energy. Get a whole scoop full here. Earth energy, scoop it. Scoop the earth. Combine it. Right here, combine it with the sky. Earth energy out the fingertips. All the way here, combining, flowing and growing. It keeps going. Only you can stop it. That's it. Chi flow, side to side. Shifting from left leg to the right leg to the left leg. Inhale, exhale. Find your natural chi flow, family. You got it? You got it. You don't need me at this point. You don't need me at this point. Let go. Follow with the intention of leading, family. We have to follow with the intention of leading. That's how it works, family. We're all leaders. We're all leaders. Each and every one of us. Born to lead, born to create. Creative beings. Multi-dimensional beings. Chi flow. All the way out. Raise the vibration here. Right here, all the way up. Let it go. Raise it up. Keep going. Still flowing from the very beginning. It had to stop. Same chi flow. This is what you want, family. Playing with the same chi flow. From beginning to end. When you do your form, don't drop it. Don't let go. Right here, change it up, fam. Coming back across the center. Right into it. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. Yeah. Rolling elbows. Right back at you. Never stop. Never stop. Just relax. Don't think about it. Because when you think about it, you get in your own way. This is a feeling practice. When you think about it, you're on a conscious level. You're on a conscious level when you think about it. See, chi flow is subconscious, see? You just let go, let it flow. That's what all we've been doing, fam. Letting go and letting it flow through the whole entire being. Whoo! Let it go. All the way in, all the way out. Have fun. It's your Tai Chi. It's your Tai Chi. Let go and flow. We're doing Tai Chi now, family. We're doing Tai Chi now. We didn't mess around and found our flow. Chi flow. Tai Chi 360. We didn't took flight. Yes, we have. Boy, oh boy. Here, let's change it up, fam. Going right into it. Not stopping here. Right out the gate. Waterfall. Splitting them. One up, one down. Yeah. Right into it. Waterfall. One up, one down. Splitting them in half. Feel it? Let it go. In and out. All the way through the top of the crown point right there. Let it go and then bring it back down. Pulling it from the ground as well. Up and down becomes one. All directions become one. A ball has no direction, fam. Only one point. Only one point on the ball. We become that one point by shifting our weight from left side to right side, up and down, in and out of ourselves. In and out, yes, in and out of ourselves. In all 8 directions, forward, backwards. There's left and right. And you most certainly know about the 45 degrees because I talk about it all the time, right? Diagonals, yes. Find your diagonals, family. Chi flow, in and out. In and out. Your whole body becomes a Tai Chi ball. Focus on the lower dantian. Below the belly button. Focus on the lower dantian. Inhale. Exhale, let go, flow. Are you allowing the body to open and close naturally? Open. All the joints. That's it. Exhale down. All the way down. The body's rising and falling. Up and down. Opening. Closing. All the way through. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Flowing right into the next one. Oh man, there it is, repulse monkey. Yes. Repulse monkey, never stop, flow. That's it. Exhale. Boy, oh boy, what a beautiful thing, huh fam? Inhale, up in the 45-degree corner, gathering, compressing Tai Chi ball right here, splitting. That's it. All the way out, point the fingers. Inhale all the way up, embracing the sky energy. Compressing, this is press. Split, let go, twirl, up and down. In and out. 8 directions, family. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. There you go. Down we got it. Out. In. Out. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. In and out. Out and in. Over and over again. Both hands go out. Both hands come in. Both hands go out. Splitting. Both hands come in. Both hands go out. The whole body, see? Shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips. Right. Coming in. Fingertips, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Compressing. That's closing. Opening. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, palms, fingertips. Opening, opening, opening. Following, following. Closing. Fingertips. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, following, compressing. Same thing. Follow the joints. Follow them as they go out and then reverse the joints in your mind, family. Follow them out and then bring them back in. Reverse the joints. Wrist, shoulder, compression, squeeze, wrist, all the way out. Yes. One more time. Compress. Shoulder, elbows, wrists, fingers, all the way out. fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, back to the torso. Here, exhale down. The ball bounces down. We go right into it. Inhale. Eagle soars. Eagle soars. The bird. Exhale down. Eagle flies. Takes flight. Inhale. In the nose. The wings, these are bird wings, they become talons, and you come right on down into it like the talons, the claws on the bird, squeeze them to capture the prey. Inhale. Bird wings. This is opening. So same idea. Same idea, family. Same opening and closing idea. As we open, we inhale, right? Shoulder, elbows, wrists, fingertips. All the way in, all the way out. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips. Fingertips, shoulders, elbows, shoulders, back to center. Elbows, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips, all the way up. Fingertips, wrists, elbows, shoulders, torso. Got it that time. Once more time. Let's go once more time. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips, all the way around. Fingertips, wrists, elbows, shoulders, back into center. Back into center. Inhale. Exhale, shift. Inhale, shift over, turn, twist, step, take out Tai Chi ball. Step towards me. Inhale, pull Tai Chi ball in across the center. Inhale. One ball becomes two. Compress, squeeze, point down. Step back, but don't put the foot down. No weight. No weight. Step forward, only the heel, soft. Exhale, move forward, sink down. Shoulder stroke. Weights on my left leg. Step forward, right foot comes up. Stork spreads wings. Here. We'll do it again. We'll do it again up to this point. So we're here now. Let's do it again. Same side. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Take out the Tai Chi ball. Heel down first. Sink down on the left side. Pull this back in as I turn. So here, pull it in. Imagine it coming up my ankle, up my leg, across my pelvis here, in here, back in. Now look, fingers pull back. Stepping forward softly, coming towards you for the big, nice embrace. Nice embrace. Compressing. Two Tai Chi balls come real close together, so feel your palms, almost touching but not quite touching. Feel the heat from your hands. All right, pointing down. Shoulders here now, right on that line. So if there's a pole here, the shoulder's there, that's what's going to hit it. The shoulder. Step up to that pole. This is the pole, the center of the line now, the line that we're sharing outside of ourselves. Now this foot is free to move. It steps here. This hand pulls up, right in front of my body, pulling up. This one points down, here. This is slap. This is chop. Now watch how I go back to do it again. Follow me. My left foot turns in. That way we can flow. We can keep flowing to train. Twist. Tai Chi ball. empty. Embrace, big ball, squeeze, compress. All of my weight, the majority of it's on my front leg. I'm extending the energy from my shoulder, elbow. If something pulling on me, I'm letting it go down heavy. I don't resist it. I let it go out. All right, my head's up, chin's in. When I turn, boom, my shoulder hits anything that's on this vertical pole here. My shoulder makes contact. Now my back foot is free to move. This hand comes up. This hand points down. So I'm like this now. No weight. Slap. Chop. So the slap is coming across here and it fits right around the ear. Slap. The chop is coming behind their head like you're lifting. You're coming behind their head like this. Pop, right behind. Slap, chop. So we're facing this way now, right? Yeah. So we're facing this way, right? Here. Slap. Boom. Chop. If you're getting confused, don't worry about it. This is not easy information, but it's fun to get lost and just try it. Don't get frustrated. Watch this foot right here. Turn. Turn. We go right back to the original side now. That way we can flow with it. Take it out. Put it in. You'll start flowing with it soon, and then you'll be happy that you stuck with it. In the beginning, I didn't know my left foot from my right foot. And that's being honest. But soon you start learning your left foot from your right foot, and everything else become easy after that. Easier. Easier. But it comes off of having a strong foundation. Now watch my foot. Turn it. Step back. I can go right into this other side. That way you can flow. Put it out, bring it back in. Compress, squeeze, point down, lean forward. Stork spreads wings. So see how we do on both sides? Somebody's getting lost on one side. But that's it. That's how you learn. So now you have to start figuring out what are you doing that's causing you to get lost. That's how I learned it. Now back foot turns in. And then you look at the other side and you start comparing the two. Then that means you're serious about learning. That means you're serious about learning at that point. When you start trying to figure it out and don't get frustrated and you stick with it. Exactly. I'm gonna be honest, once you get a little flow going, you'll start figuring it out. You're gonna get lost. You're gonna get lost for years. Right, especially when the more you want to know, the more you get lost. That's how it works. Best to stay lost. I remember I told you, Sifu looked at me, he said to the class that day, actually, he told us, he's like, follow me, I have no idea where I'm going. And I was like, that's just the person I want to follow. Right. He has no idea where he's going, no preset limitations. Other side. You like that flow? Flow right on in, right? Smooth. So there's basically flow drills for every posture. Well, there should be, if you remember them, but it's a lot of information, and you'll get it over time. I love this one though. Turn the back foot. Step back, go right into it. We'll do one more time on the other side, and we'll conclude. This is nice. Actually, I'm gonna show you one little bit step further here. For those that want to know, because this is part of the Tai Chi 13, fam. The original 13 movements, they're all here. Not all here, but this is part of them. Stork spread his wings is definitely one of them. Boom, boom. This is lap chop, and look, this is brush knee. Brush knee. You've seen that before. After brush knee for us is play pee-pop. But we do it a little different from most of the systems that I've seen do it. You let me know if you do it similar, where we do a little step, half step. So this is a parry, and then we do the little stomp, which stimulates the kidney, and this is our raised hand stance. All right. And remember, we were doing drills with raised hand stance, where we were doing this, building up the power in just that stance alone. I was saying keep this hand close to your center, don't let it go out like this. So now you see where you're going. So we just did shoulder, stork spread swing, slap, chop. Now go into, just do the brush knee, go for it. This could be a kick. Every step could be a kick. Depends on if you want to train kicks that day. Stop right there. And from there, look. Saw that? Right. Take out a Tai Chi ball. Bring it back in. We're right on the other side. Flow with me, family. Trust me. Just flow with me. Flow with me. We flow and grow together. That's honest. That's real. Just flow with me. I get you on both sides. I get you both sides going. We flow right into it. So you already worked up the flow, so why break that flow? When you break that flow, it flows down the chi flow. But when you learn how to connect all the forms, this brush knee. See, this could be a kick. Don't have to be. And then this is, I'm doing this now. Sit down on the back leg, float forward. Here's the play pee-paw. I mean, a raised hand stance. We come in there. Remember before we were just doing this, building up the chi. Now at the end of this, your weight has to be on the front leg. And then we can go right back into it. But I'm gonna check out and see how y'all doing now. We did a lot of information now. We just put out a lot of information. Family, did I overload y'all? Talk to me, family. Did I just overload y'all with information? Be honest. Be honest with me. Did I just overload you with information? Are you flowing or not? This is how we grow. I gotta know. Feed me. Feed me back some information. Talk to me. Feed me back something, fam. Are you flowing? Don't be shy now. We in class. This is our brothers and sisters here. Don't be shy. You able to flow from one side to the other? Is it too much information? Especially that last sequence of movements. Especially that last sequence of movements. The shoulder, we've been going back to that a few times. Became lost. Okay, Naptrip. Good. Not good, but glad to know. Good like that. I'm not saying like good, no. Good meaning thank you for the feedback. Loads of information. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty high level information. I must agree. But were you at least giving it a shot? Were you giving it a shot and getting lost with it, trying to figure it out? Talk to me. Were you at least going for it? Brother Sparky said it's a lot, but he needs to grow. Okay, well, I thought I'd ask, because something told me that it was maybe a little bit too much. All right. Remember, I said sometime I'll make it a little more challenging. The flowing is nice, though, right? Fabulous. Yeah, the flowing is nice. Here, let's do a little bit more flowing, not so much form. So that was a lot of form training. That was a lot of form training. Just loose. One arm forward, one arm back. Soft. Soft. And then one arm forward, one arm back. One arm forward. See that? You getting it, family? Forward and back. Backwards and forwards. Same time. Don't stop. One arm forward, one arm back, one arm back, one arm forward. See, I'm doing the same side. Same arm. Same arm in the rear, same arm in the forward. Body rising and falling. Change. Okay, good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All the way through the whole body. All the way out. Right here, just hold it for a second. Relax the body, relax the shoulders, relax the breath. Check your knees. Check your knees and make sure your knees are comfortable and not collapsing in the middle. The knees are pressed out and not in. Here, follow me here. Lion opens mouth. Relax your shoulders. Relax the top of your head. Feel the top of your head. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Imagine you were balancing something on the very top of your head, the tip of your head. Yeah, now that raises your awareness up there. Balancing something right on the top, tipping point. Relax your chest. That'll help you find your center pole. All right, bring it in now. Down the center pole. That same center pole that you just established by balancing something on the top of your head. Yeah, bring it down that center pole. You may feel your body like bouncing or moving around a little bit as it finds adjustments. Back here now. Expand. Let it grow. Let the Tai Chi ball expand. Relax the shoulders, relax the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Feel the ball in between your palms. Round out the chest. Relax your chest, concave your chest. Your upper body, your upper back, your upper torso should be rounded in the back. Not a hunchback, but inflated, fullness. Because your ribs, they're expanded now, the rib cage, because the muscles in between, the intercostal muscles, they're completely relaxed. By completely relaxing the intercostal muscles, the ribs are allowed to separate more, create more space. Creating more space, creating more vacuum power inside for the lungs to inflate more capacity for more oxygen to come inside. More oxygen, more energy. More oxygen, more energy. Just let it fill up like a reservoir by creating more space. Relax the shoulders. Okay, come in real slow. Bring the palms together towards each other. Real slow. Paying attention to the space between your hands. Find the center space between the hands with your third eye. Keep your third eye focused on that center space between the palms. The very center. Looking at it with your third eye, because your real eyes are slightly closed, not completely closed. They're slightly closed. Now you can identify the center with the third eye, the pineal gland. Yeah, you can focus on the third eye, being right at the center. And now bring the hands together, focused on the center, and aware of all sensations that are taking place throughout the whole time that your hands are coming together. The wind blow, the temperature of the air, everything, any changes that take place between the palms. Just being in the space where you can be aware of it, but not identifying it or trying to figure out what it is. So don't interpret it. Just being in the space. Being present is the word. Being present. Here, come real close. Third eye is still holding that space. Third eye still holding that space. Let the arms come down real slow, real slow. In towards the heart. In towards the heart. In towards the heart, making praying palms. Praying palms. The fingers actually come together and touch. Round out the palm points. So the palm points are hollow. The palm points are hollow. The fingers are spread out. The fingers are spread out. Breathe through your whole body. No tension. This is a relaxed posture. No contractions of any muscles. Relax your palms. Relax your hands. Let your hands relax. Feel your hands. Everything is relaxed. Whole body. Everything is relaxed. Feel your hands. Let the fingers, distance between the finger space, adjust naturally. If it wants to close, let it close. If it remains open, it remains open, but relax all muscles, every single muscle, and just feel and be aware. Breathe into your heart space. Breathe into your heart space. Inhale, expanding the heart space, making it very large. Making it very large. Keep breathing into the heart space as the hands begin to descend, going down, coming down to Dantian, all the way down to Dantian, forming Tai Chi ball. Tai Chi ball goes home now. Right back. Tai Chi ball, put it back inside. All right, good. Let the Tai Chi ball go now. Leave it there. Hands come out. Arms come out. Relax. Let the energy drain from the top of your head, down your shoulders, down your elbows, through your wrists, through your palms, out your fingertips. Any thoughts, any worries, any emotional struggles, any physical ailments, any concerns. There is no thing right now, no thing, nobody, no you, no us, no them, no you, no we, no us, no I. No I. No thing, no face, no look, no one to look, no one to see. So group, repeat after me. Let's bow out. I am super powerful. I am super powerful. My I, that's you, that's me, that's him, that's her, that's us. We are super powerful. All of humanity is super powerful. But we got to let go and tune into the real I. The real I is very selfish. The real I is very selfish. I'll tell you why. It's selfish because it wants to see you do just as good, if not better, than I myself. That's the true I. Because the true I knows that there is no separation. It knows when you do good, I do good. When I do good, you do good. It's unity. No separation, no duality. That's the true power of oneness. We have to be very, very selfish for the right reasons. To do no harm. To help and do no harm. Be very selfish. Oh yeah. Be very selfish. Be as healthy as you possibly want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's bow out. Be very selfish. It's not about being selfish about material things. See, people don't understand what it means to be selfish. To be selfish is to be selfless. Because I want you to succeed just as much as I do. I wanted to see my Sifu go to the top of the mountain. How could he go to the top of the mountain? I wanted to see him train in 24/7. How could he train 24/7? Whatever I could do to have him not work or to keep his mind in the training space. I never bought him any garbage, things that he had to deal with, because when he can train and free himself, he can help free me. Oh, I was very selfish, Sifu. I was very selfish because I know when you elevate your skill, you're going to help me elevate mine. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to see you go to the top. Thank you, Sifu. There's nothing wrong with that. I would overpay my Sifu. He would give me money back. I wanted to see him retired. I started a trust fund for him. I wanted to see him train more because I knew the more that he could train, the more that he could help free humanity. Because he was the warrior, he was the chief that was on the path that gave the light to the rest of us. He lit our torches. He had the fire. He could save us a lot of time. Not that we can't do it on our own. We can all do it on our own. But having a guide simply helps. Thank you, Sifu. I realize that. I do. Very selfish. So selfish, I won't get contaminated by anything else but Tai Chi. That's how selfish I am. I don't have time for the worldly means. I'm 100% dedicated to helping humanity. That's how selfish I am. Go run, tell that. Yes. superpower message today. Thank you, Sifu. Hey, fam, don't run off without giving me an embrace. Always, you know we got to do that, heart to heart. That was a good one. Did y'all tell Sifu thank you? I know you did, Soul Group. He's my guy, family. Although he's not here in the physical means, he's right here with me. I know when he's here. Hey, give me a hug, family. This is the heart to heart. See, with the heart to heart, that is letting down the shield. That is part of letting down the shield and the trust factor that the teacher and student has together. That is like, it's fun. The Tao, it's funny how the Tao works, family. That's all I'm going to say. There's what we call heart to heart transmission, where some of the stuff that you learn, it's not like learning skill. It's like, oh, it's so hard to explain. It's heart to heart transmission. And if you have an internal force field or a blockage, you can't get the information. Not that you can't hear it, and not you per se, but whoever it is. That's why they say you have to have ears. You have to have ears to hear it. You have to have ears to hear it. You have to have eyes to see it. So in other words, when I was talking about developing, where the student is responsible for developing his own torch, right? So we become the torch. Sifu would sometimes say, he would say, train as if your hair were on fire. I'm like, what is he talking about? Train as if my hair were on fire. Well, duh, I'm the torch. Light myself on fire and train like crazy. My hair's on fire. I'm going to be like, but not with that type of energy. You get what I'm saying? But with that type of idea. Because we become the torch. Now, how do we become the torch? Well, we become the torch by simply doing the work. If you do the work, you'll get it. It's just that simple. If you do the work, you will get it. It's just that simple. You know, they say that the Tao is there. The Tao is there, but I often say that the door is open, come on in, because y'all a soul group, right? But the door is not open for everybody. The door to the Tao is not always open to everybody. It's just not. It can be accessible if you choose to get your torch right. You got to build your torch. You got to build your torch. And you got to even take it a step further than building your torch. And not just talking to you all. I'm talking to anybody that goes on this journey. You actually have to provide the spark for the torch. And then once you get your fire lit from the heart to heart transmission, because your heart has to be open. Remember, the heart is the bridge that connects the upper and lower. We talk about it all the time. If you have a closed heart, you can forget about it. You might as well stop. It'll never be more than a physical exercise. I can't say that. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that because anybody can change at any time. We can all change. And we all keep changing anyway. So I shouldn't have said that. But fam, how was the session today? That was good, huh? I don't remember what we did. I have no idea. I know that we did the thank you, Sifu. I know that we did the see, I don't even remember that. Because I let the Tao take over the class. I know that I have a baseline. I knew that I wanted to show you all the inner alchemy training and the golden elixir training. But I let the Tao take over and just use me as a vessel. So I'm not even really teaching, man. I'm just there. That's a wonderful thing. That's when I'm in my flow. That's when I'm in my chi flow. Exactly. You can't start a fire without a spark. That's it. So you got to have the spark. So we have to provide our own spark. We build the torch, provide the spark, and then Sifu provides the fire, the flame. That's the heart-to-heart transmission. So that's why there's inner door teaching, inner door. We have park. That's why I talk about park style Tai Chi. There's no inner door teaching in park style Tai Chi. But as I say, I have a big mouth, so some inner door stuff I've been sharing with you all that I would never share with other people. Like on the big general platform, a lot of the information that I share with you all haven't been shared with the general population, period. It just haven't. I'm just being straight up real with you. Not for me, it hasn't been, because a lot of this information is inner door teaching. Now, there's a lot that I'm not going to teach you unless you are what you are. You have to have your torch lit. So I had to become a disciple. First, I was a student. First, I was nothing but a regular student. I won't say nothing. So this is the way it works. We have students, which are outer door students, just regular students. They show up, they come and go. They may not come. They might come and reappear 6 months from now, right? Students, they're still loyal. But there's also the next step where there's inner door students. So an inner door student is a student that spends a lot more time with the teacher. I mean, basically, this student decides that they want to know the lineage. They want to know the inner and the outer workings of it. They want to know it all. They want to know it so good that they could become a teacher if they chose to be one. If they chose to be one. But they don't have to. But they still end up getting the whole curriculum, because first of all, we all have to work on ourselves anyway. So that's the first level, right? So now you become an inner door student and you learn the inner door stuff, the inner alchemy. That's why it's called inner alchemy, right? It's normally not taught to the outside world. So, but due to my experience and due to current circumstances, I have been called on to share specific amounts of information with not my meaning I own it, but part of the community that I'm in, which is our organization, our Tai Chi 360. That's our community. That's our soul group. So being a guide, and some of you may be guides as well in different specialties. I've been called upon being a leader, a guide in this capacity. Now, inside of our community, there's multiple guides in different capacities. Everybody's a specialist in their own field. That's why we became a community, right? So with that being said, we have inner door students. No, we have park students. And like I said, I'm teaching y'all basically park Tai Chi right now. But I have thrown some inner door teachings in there because I got a big mouth. I'm fine with that. Inner door. And then there's, once you become a student for X amount of years, let's say 3 years, it's usually about 3 years. And me, I generally have the student go longer than 3 years because I've been burnt before. I usually have the student go about 4 years or so before you even become next level, which is a disciple. So once you become a disciple, now you are expected to carry on the lineage. Right, and then there's certain things that the disciple get that the inner door student doesn't get. You get what I'm saying? There's like levels to it. And then once you become an inner door student, you can become a lineage holder, someone who carries on the lineage. Now notice, you can become a teacher before this. You can still be a teacher and not be a lineage holder. Pretty funny, right? Yeah, you can become a Lao Tzu after becoming an inner door student. You become a Lao Tzu. And then after Lao Tzu is master. That's how they break it down in our system. So there's no belt system per se. You see, a lot of our stuff is about the internal training, the alchemical process, about the relationship that we establish with each other. Those types of things are important as well. It's not just about kicks and punches. That's very low level. That's 3D. That's third dimensional, which is very low level. You know, there's high, middle, and low. We have the 3D is on the bottom, right? You're talking about alchemy. You have 3 levels. First level, second level, third level. First level is very low. That's the lower Dantian. The lower Dantian is concerned with fight or flight, survival, and all of that. The spirit don't care about that. The spirit know that it lives forever anyway. There's nothing to survive. There's nothing about a self-defense. What is there to self-defend? You're already defended. You get what I'm saying? There's no, yeah. There's levels to this. No enemy, no conflict at that point. Realistically, there is none. You think the spirit has an enemy or conflict? Not a high level spirit. But new level, new devil. New level, new devil. No matter what level you go on, they always coming with their junk and their funk. Always. It could be sickness, right? Sickness, disease. New level, new devil is always something. Mm-hmm. Family, how y'all doing? I don't know. I got off on it today, but it was fun. We got a little Tai Chi table talk to anybody that showed up in the room. Soul group hanging out, just chatting it up a little bit. Thank you, Soul group. I told you, it was just funny, man. I met Sifu. I thought I was going to bump in. He was a hardcore martial artist, but when I walked into the dojo, this man gave me a real hug and embrace, a heart to heart. I was like, what in the world is this? Threw me off. I've never been hugged by a man before. Never been hugged by a man before. It was always a handshake, and I never liked handshakes. They felt so cold. Like people trying to they're trying to squeeze your hand. I mean, how stupid is that? Why are you squeezing my hand, man? For what? That proves that you're a man? Well, when you squeeze my hand, it's going to feel like a sponge. It's going to feel so spongy, you're not even going to feel it. Because I'm soft as cotton. They call it steel wrapped in cotton. That's Tai Chi, the feel of a Tai Chi person. On the outside, very soft, but inside is like a needle. A steel wrapped in cotton. Or a needle wrapped in cotton. Soul group is here. Yeah, we just hanging out, man. Anything y'all got going on? How did y'all enjoy today's training? Yeah, I took y'all on that alchemy, the breaths. You said you weren't able to make that tiger sound. The tiger sound. You weren't able to make that. So there you go. So that's dealing with the breath and being able to deliver the breath on a very high level to make that sound. You got to train that sound. That's going to help build up your internal energy more, your internal power. That's one of the secrets with these breaths. Got to train that breath, family. Anybody that couldn't do the breath, couldn't produce the sound today that I made, you got to train the breath so that you can produce that sound. That's going to indicate that your lungs have built up power. You got to get that breath down, fam. That tiger breath as well as the dragon. Now the dragon is not as difficult as the tiger. The tiger is more similar to your cat purring, but a big ass cat. That's why we call it tiger. You are the tiger, not just a house cat. And they can purr pretty damn loud. You ever heard them when they really purr? Man, they can purr loud, man. That takes a lot of breath control on their part to bring out that sound. So we're replicating the sound of a tiger or a growl, a deep growl. And all of our growls are going to sound a little bit original, right? Because our voices sound different. Our voice is original. Everybody's voice is different. So your cat may sound different than my cat. Your tiger may sound different from my tiger. Your dragon may sound different from my dragon. That's expected. But they'll be a little similar. Yeah, the breath, you know what? This is why I taught the breath to the soul group. We all need that breath right now. The stronger our breath can get, the more we can heal ourselves. The stronger our lungs are, the least we are susceptible. We become more become least susceptible to contracting any lung ailments. That's the only reason I've shared this with you all, family. For longevity, for health. That's why I say, although it's an internal type of training that typically wouldn't be trained outside, well, I'm your guide, so I'm willing to do it with you. But if you're training that breath, you also have to give me feedback. That's why I always ask you, how do you feel? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Right. You have to have a qualified guide. So it's not like getting information out of a book. If you get information out of a book and go and use it without a guide, especially this kind of information, yeah, you can cause yourself harm. Right. And we're going to build on that, the stuff that I gave you today, because there's more things to add to it. But that's a good baseline to get you started. So the same breaths, I'll go deeper into details with it. You know how I'll tell you how to do certain things with your body. So we're building a narrative right now with the dragon breath and with the tiger breath. Yeah, these are going to make you powerful, man. We getting back full strength. We're getting back our strength, internal strength, our pliability, being strong and flexible. We're getting all that back. We ain't playing. And we're working on our strength and flexibility. We ain't playing. Strength in mind, strength in body. We real serious about this Tai Chi 360 thing. I want anybody who's saying that they're doing Tai Chi 360 to have supreme ultimate health. The dream is ultimately to actually train several of you to be able to transmit the information good enough to share with others. And you will become like what we call a park leader. Remember I talk about the park level? Yeah. So I would love to train some of you all to that level, and I'm working with some of you all on that level right now to get to that. That's why we're doing the Zoom classes together, the one-on-ones. Because ultimately I want you to train to that level. It's about a 204 hours of instruction. 204 hours. Very specific curriculum already in place. 204. And we use the free live streams as supplements to go along with that training. Oh, we got it all figured out. We got it all figured out. It's going to be great. And those that's interested, we're going to help you build up your own thing online. That's part of it, because what we're working on is having multiple tribes work together. So we're looking for more tribe leaders, per se. And then, of course, we're all family, so all of our tribes come together. But you being a tribe leader, you're going to attract people who are attracted to you. That's just the way it works. I attract people who are attracted to me. Then we bring all of our people together. Now we got a huge tribe. That's the idea, family. That's how it works. See, and Jeremy says there's no one near him that does temple style. How great is that? Although temple style is pretty popular, it's not so popular. How great is that? But check this out, Jeremy. Although it's not so popular, those who are known inside of the Tai Chi world, it's popular to them. Yeah, they know about it because they know it's real, because they know Master Liao. And they know about they know his information, they know his students, they know those who know, especially the old school people who know, they know my Sifu. They know Sifu Ron because he was out there actually doing stuff with Tai Chi. He was like, right, he was into fighting and stuff like that. And then Master Liao he was not into fighting. He was the opposite. My Sifu was like the one who he was Master Liao's number one. So in order, whenever a challenge came about, this is the way they do it. Whenever a challenge come about traditionally, right? And back in the day, there was a lot of challenges. So whenever a challenge came, someone came to challenge Master at the dojo. I'm just telling you how it was back in the day. The number one student, right? Number one meaning the most senior, probably the most skilled. the challenger would have to go through him first. You can't just see master. Yeah, those who know, right, Jeremy. So traditionally, you don't just go to the school and cross hands or challenge master. It doesn't work that way. When you go with a challenge, first you have to go through the number one student. Well, the number one student is my teacher. The number one student is my teacher. And they couldn't go through him. They couldn't go through him. And he was known for being that type of person. He was always looking for the next challenge. That was him in his younger days. And people know Temple Tai Chi now because of Master Liao being a powerful Taoist master, skilled in his set. Everybody has their own skill set. Same thing. It's the same thing now. Even now, people who know me as my Tai Chi, they don't know me as being a fighter. Don't mean that I don't know how to defend myself, right? But my number one is known for being a fighter. The same tradition. Right. And they don't do challenges these days like they did back in the day. But I have gotten periodic challenges. Right. That's just the way it is. And when I was younger, I was happy to take those challenges on. It was fun, but we weren't trying to hurt each other. Never played to hurt each other. It's fun. But now, yeah, I love teaching the alchemy training, the health and wellness training. As Master Liao says, when you know yourself, you cannot be touched or harmed. You become untouchable. And I understand what he means by that. Because he's talking about the true self, the I. The true I, the I is the spirit. We talk about the flow state, right? We talk about being connected with the chi, right? We talk about all of that. When you can get in touch with your chi and your chi takes over and you don't get in the way, basically you get out of the way, you don't have to worry about nothing. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. You'll go home fine. I'm only speaking from past events. I never had a problem. Now at the same time, I don't do stupid stuff, putting myself in harm's way. We don't do that. We don't do that. We listen to our intuition because we train our intuition. We trust ourselves. Yeah, we trust ourselves because we trained ourselves. And you know when it's your true self talking to you. You learn to identify with that. It's part of the training. You know when the spirit talking to you. You know when you should turn left instead of turning right. It's a wonderful flight. I've enjoyed it, family. And I thank you all for being on the journey with me. Absolutely. And that's for real. And I look forward to growing more and more together because the more that we grow together, the more beneficial it is, not only for me and myself, but for the entire universe, man. And that's real. Those are real words. If we could all live by the principles of Tai Chi, and I also wish that you all would learn more about Tai Chi, study the philosophy more, really know what it represents, and then you'll want to train it more when you really know what it represents. Just the philosophy alone of Tai Chi, seeking balance and harmony and unity. I mean, who doesn't want more of that? And then applying those same principles of balance, harmony, and unity, applying those balances in life and everything we do in life, and looking for more ways to apply those principles. That's what, man. And we just have to realize that there's always room for growth, and we have ultimate capacity for growth. So don't have a closed mind. And we continue to grow in health, in wealth, spiritual wealth, financial wealth. We never go without in any capacity, in anything in life. Because we are Tai Chi. That's the way it's been for me, family. I'll be honest with you. Tai Chi's always been on time. That's why I tell people, Tai Chi is always on time. It's never late. But I trust my Tai Chi because I know my Tai Chi. See, some people have been taught not to trust. They've been taught not to trust because they've been through some circumstances maybe where they put up a wall and they say they're not going to trust anymore. Well, not trusting is not trusting. If you don't trust someone else, you don't trust yourself. That's just keeping it real, because we are reflections. So you have to let go and forget about that, and you have to be more present of what's real and what's not real, and then there's not a trust issue anymore, because you know right away. It's no longer about trusting, it becomes knowing. So some people don't know that true trusting is not believing something. You can't just believe things, because you'll be taken advantage of. We've gone beyond believing now. Believing didn't work for us. Believing didn't work for us. This is more about knowing now. This is more about knowing. The age of Virgo now. The age of trust, that was before. That's gone. They were just like trusting, but off of a belief. No, it doesn't come off of a belief. It has to come off of an experience. A feeling, what's true, what's real. Yeah, family. We're in the right place. This is a good time for Tai Chi. This is a real good time for Tai Chi. Anybody in the chat interested in getting together their own little soul group online or anything like that? Yeah. And because we don't know the future, that same soul group that you're developing right now online, that becomes your soul group in the physical world as well. Like I said, I know several people inside of our digital soul group here. I know several people here physically that we've actually, met, and we get together. They come for students. We go, they come for lessons. We go out for lunch. We have relationship. We don't know where these relationships are going to end up at. Let's not think that this is like the end all tell all. Let's not think that this is the end all tell all. I'm talking about true relationship now, fam. Yeah, we can all have a little soul group. We bring our soul groups together. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Then we start making a real impact on the whole entire globe, the whole universe. Yeah, we make a huge impact. That's what I'm talking about. That's true legacy. That's like really making a change in the world. You see, but everyone has a different mission in this world. Everyone has different missions in this world. We weren't all born to do the same thing. But I know while I'm here, and to be honest with you, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before as a different being in a different body, like I've been reincarnated. And I've always done this type of work. But I'm not coming back no more. I'm getting up out of here eventually. I'm getting up out of here. Done with the reincarnation. It's time to be incarnated, not reincarnated. Sister Audrey, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I'll be honest with you. I set that intention a while ago with you. Actually, this AM actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking about soul groups, having soul groups, right, all across the globe, and something told me that you were ready to go that way. Something told me you were ready to go that way. Number one, I know that it takes a pure heart, pure soul. We have to purify ourselves first of all before we can do anything. And I don't know, I just got that connection with you, sister. Just keeping it real. You came to me right away. So I'm super happy to hear that you actually spoke up and said that you want to do that. I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help you do it wholeheartedly. Soul Group going to help you do it because we're going to work together. The other people who are actually going through the same system. And this is not going to be like this is going to be real. This is intimate. You know how we train, family. You know how I get the level of instruction that I provide. You know. So this ain't no low level garbage, and we're gonna do something real big, something real beautiful, and that's for sure. And you know this, you know this, you know this already. So I'm glad to hear that, sister. We're gonna work that out. We're gonna definitely work that out. And I love what, and you're located in South Carolina. It's wonderful. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Get ready to get you going. Get ready to get you going. We've got a couple people in the soul group. You're going to see some faces, some familiar faces, but in the beginning, it'll be you and I one-on-one. Brother Jeremy, I got you, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'm going to check out, man. Yeah, that was a good download. That's funny that I just thought of that today. Early upon awakening, I thought of you, Sister Audrey. Working in that capacity. Feeling that capacity. You deserve it. You really do. You're such a beautiful spirit. You deserve it. I'm going to help you. Yep, I'm dedicated to that. Yes, you love to share. Yes. Oh, Belinda, you love to share as well. Yeah, see there, share. I know. See, that's one of the first signs right there. I always love to share. I give away shit because it doesn't really mean anything to me. Always been that way. Anybody knows me, my parents would buy me brand new cars, right? I would give it to my friends to drive. Just drive. I tell them, drop me off. Drop me off, keep the car and go. That's just the way I am. And I would give them money. Not that I had money, but just stupid. Because I was stupid now that I look back at it, but it was coming from a good place. It was coming from an open heart. Yes, I love to share this too. Have a good day, afternoon, or evening, whatever part of the world. Oh, well, okay. Okay. Now see what's going on. Sister Belinda, I'll be in touch with you as well. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. Yeah, it feels wonderful to share with Soul Group. I'm happy, man. Just from right here today, that's 3 of y'all that said y'all ready to go. Y'all want to get it going. So the dream is slowly but surely coming to life. The dream is slowly but surely coming to life, man. What a beautiful thing. We're training anyway. If you love to share it with people, why not learn the information to a level where you can have a level of competency where you can actually share with people? And not only by knowing it to a higher level of competency will you be able to share with other people. First of all, you're sharing it with yourself, which means it's going to help you get higher level benefits. That's the way that it works. You know, most people who end up sharing this information are becoming like teachers, where at some point they were actually what I call clients or patients, because they were dealing with some type of ailment, some type of sickness or something. Yeah, and then they end up becoming teachers because they've been using the tool because their ailment or sickness made them have to be dedicated. They had to do it, or they will be sick. Those people end up learning it to such a high degree where they could share it with other people. But the thing that drove them to do it, sadly enough, was sickness, was a declination in health of some type. That's what drove them to do it. It's funny how that worked, right? Tai Chi, here I am, living example. That's what drove me to do it. At first, I was intrigued by the way that the pretty long-form dance looked. Yeah, I didn't know it was a healing agent. But after getting involved and it started healing me, why wouldn't I want to keep doing it? So I kept doing it. My health kept getting better. It started just rolling over into different capacities of my life. Because not only my physical health became better, my financial health became better, my relationship health came better, my connection, my relationship, my health with the universe, with the nation, with the nature, everything became better. My relationship with my food became better. Everything started becoming better. So here it is. The art has reformed my life and made it better. Why wouldn't I want to share that with the whole world? Why wouldn't I be selfish enough to learn it and not let anything else get in my way? That's why I don't do all the other stuff like the sports games and the entertainment and all that. That's fine, but for me, see, that stuff really does block me. It blocks my information. It blocks my downloads. That's me. Somebody else may not be as sensitive as me. You get what I'm saying? But for me, when I get into my team and that's getting away from. Now we're having dualities now. There is no duality. My no, my this, my that. You see, and people say, "Oh, you can do sports and still do this." You can to a certain degree, yeah. But I'm talking about my personal experience. It causes blockages for me. The more I can disconnect from all that stuff, that entertainment, because that's really all it is. The more I find myself being able to detach from that stuff and to think less about what so-called superstars and these athletes' names and remembering their stats and remembering everything about them and their family. And it's like, oh my God, what am I doing, people? I'm not here for that. I am not on this planet for that. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. If you got time for that, that's cool. I understand. Most people don't, because most people work 8 hours a day. They're tired as hell. They really don't have time for it, but they make time for it. But they don't make time for themselves. Those are distractions, family. They become distractions to keep you off of your path. And then you never really find yourself. You're never really able to live to your highest capacity. I'm living my best life ever right now. Now, do I have the most money in the world than anybody else? No, I don't. Do I have the most fancy things in the world? No, I don't, and I don't want them. But do I ever lack anything? And do I always have more than enough? Absolutely. Always. Always. Because Tai Chi is always on time. I give my life to Tai Chi. Tai Chi gives me life. That's the exchange. But you have to trust yourself. I better get out of here, family. I love you guys. That was a wonderful talk. Thank you for sticking around and sharing with me. Thank you very much. You can all make it better, Zeta. You can all make it better, my sister. Trust me. No, trust yourself. I am yourself. We're reflections. You want to make it better? Do you want to make it better? Whatever it is, I wish I will make it better. Whatever it is, I'm not sure what it is, see? Hey Lisa, welcome to the chat. We just talking, we just finished up a lesson here. We usually have 2 or 3 lessons per day. Movement lesson, Tai Chi. We just finished that up. We did some standing meditation today, had some beautiful meditations, some beautiful... We had a good day today. What is today? 10, 15, 20. Anything significant about that? 10, 15, 20? 10, 15, 20. I'll tell you what happened in the beginning. I had negative vibes coming at me left and right. I'm telling you now. They were coming at me, boy. Telling me cancel today's session. Don't do it today. Take care of this other thing, because it was something in the real world, the dusty world, that I need to take care of. Something, another little aggravation, right? And that thing was telling me, do that now instead of doing your lesson. Cancel your lessons. Cancel your lessons. And I looked at it and I said, I ain't cancel no lessons. I'm having the best lessons possible today. Yep. We're going to have a damn good lesson today. And I shifted the energy because I am a musician. I'm magical. I take a dirty situation and turn it into something beautiful. See, I could have did that and went through the emotional roller coaster of dealing with whatever that situation was, and then thinking, oh, I canceled my session today, blah, blah. I didn't need to cancel no session. That thing ain't that important. This is what's important. This is what's important. And I felt so good today, family. The spirit was high. See, that's when we have our best times. When something try to stop you, you're right on the edge of a breakthrough. You're right on the edge of a breakthrough, and you're about to give up, ain't you? You about to give up, ain't you? Don't you do that. Don't you do it. That's when you're about to break through. This is about to be your biggest breakthrough. And then you give up. What are you giving up on? This is what I was telling myself. See, this is the program. This is how I talk. This is self-talk. Remember I said self-talk is the best talk? That's what I use to get me through difficult situations. A supermoon. Okay, now. Okay. Now we talking. The vibes are high. The vibes are very, very high. Hey, Lisa, how long you been hanging out with us for? You done a few lessons already? You done a few Tai Chi lessons with us already? Welcome to the Soul Group. Every now and then we hang around and we do a little chat like this. Just chat and just get to know each other a little better. Sipping on teas. Every day we meet at, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then again at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's every day. And then on, what days is it, fam? We do 4 days a week. We do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We meet at 9 a.m. So we have 3 classes on those days. So we've been getting it in, fam. We've been getting in. We've been getting it in. I like that, Audrey. I talk to myself and teasingly scold myself with a thing. I hope you're not letting anybody hear you. They're gonna think that's like an alter ego or something talking. You changing your voice and everything, like a super subconscious super nanny. I do it too, man. When I'm driving in my car and I'm doing my self-talk, people think I'm singing, so they don't know. I'm sipping on calamine. I'm sipping on oolong tea. Oolong, one of my favorites. I need to get some food, fam. What? It's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, maybe I should have some breakfast. I didn't eat any breakfast. I said I was going to eat earlier. I didn't eat any breakfast. I went out, had a little sunlight. Had a little sunlight, took a nap. Came back feeling super powerful. So I'm going to get some solid food in me now. I'm going to get some physical food inside my body now. Hey, it was real nice. It was real nice, fam. Hey, Lisa. Tomorrow, Lisa, you still here? Trying to see if you were actually attending our sessions. I'd like to know because I like to break it down for new people when we do our movement. So I always ask. That way when I see your face, I'll know, okay, I got some new faces in the house. I need to make sure I cover some very basic so we're all on the same page. And the Soul Group, they're used to covering basics because the basics help build a deeper and deeper, solid, more solid foundation. You know, the foundation goes below the surface of the earth. It doesn't just sit on the surface of the earth. That's why I'm always telling y'all, go below the earth. Go below the earth. Y'all know how I teach. Okay. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all later. I love you, Soul Group. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day. Super moon coming in on us. We got a super moon coming in. I'm interested in that. Peace. Be good to do a moon meditation for that. A moon meditation. I might be able to squeeze that in. Let me see what's up. All right. Peace.